Hey guys, Cece here with my second edition of Yearly Favorites, and this one is going to be, as you can see from the title, all about brushes. Now these have been my favorite face and eye brushes and beauty tools of the year. These are the ones that I keep reaching for. I have so many brushes that I try to rotate out so I'm not using the same ones, and you know when you start washing them too much, they normal wear and tear and you won't have them forever. So I try to rotate my brushes out and use different ones all the time, but these are the ones that I found myself gravitating toward the most in 2013. So I want to show you guys. So if you are interested, then just stay tuned. The first tool that we are going to start with is an obvious, it's everyone's favorite, and it is the infamous Beauty Blender. Now I got mine from Cherry Culture probably in like April, and I was almost sick to my stomach for paying this price for a beauty blender. I think these are like 20 bucks a piece, and I got a 2-pack and then I got them on sale, so I got them at a really good deal, which is why I tried them. But I've been hooked ever since then. So I have 2 of them, like I said, and I just love these little sponges. They swell when they get wet, and they are just perfect for blending out under eye concealer. That is what I use it for. Or you can even just apply your whole face as far as all of your foundation on with this beauty blender. It is amazing. I mean, it does amazing things. And I had other beauty sponges, and I was like, you know what, those sponges probably do the same thing as this damn beauty blender, and they are a fraction of the cost, but they are totally different. Like, I got one from CVS that I hate. I also have one from TJ Maxx, which is okay, but nothing compares to this little pink sponge here. I don't know what they do, I don't know how they do it, but it is an amazing, amazing sponge. Alright, we're going to move on. Continuing on with face, I'm going to show you guys all of my face brushes that I've been loving. And I do want to say that these are in no particular order. I'm just showing you as I grab them. The first one is the Sigma Duo Fiber F50, and this is just a duo fiber stippling brush. Now when I started the year using this for foundation, but what I found out is that this just is not dense enough for me, and it left streaks on my face, and I just was not loving that for that reason. However, when I'm done with my foundation, my powder, not my powder, I'm sorry, when I'm done with my foundation, my blush, and my contour, and my highlight, I like to go back in with a duo fiber brush like this one and blend everything together just to make sure that my face looks flawless, and then I go on top of it with a powder brush with my face powder. So I love this brush for that reason. It is, I mean, it blends out everything like a dream and just makes my face look so airbrushed. And this is also great for cream products, like if you're doing a cream blush, these duo fiber brushes are amazing for that as well. The next face brush that I've come to love is one from Coastal Scents, which is a very affordable brand. And this is, I don't even know what they call it. I think they call it just a round duo fiber brush. And it is so soft. And this one actually is dense enough for me to do a liquid product on it. However, I don't like to do a regular liquid foundation. When I'm making my tinted moisturizer concoctions, that's what I use this for. And also if I'm using a BB cream, I'll use this for that. I don't really use it for regular liquid foundations. And I guess I could, I just have others that I gravitate toward and I like better. But I really love this for lighter covering liquid products on my face. Now, for regular foundations, what I like to use is either this Real Technique brush by Samantha Chapman, and I have a full review on Real Technique brushes as well as my Real Technique collection that I will link in this video right here, and I'll also link it down below. But this is the buffing brush, and this works amazingly for liquid foundation. It is just the right amount of density, and I love how soft these Real Technique brushes are. They are amazing and they are affordable. You can find them now at Walmart, at Target, and at Ulta. Love these brushes. Next is the Sigma Duo Fiber Angle Top Kabuki, and this is the F50. I love this whole little set that they came out with these Kabuki brushes. I have the same type of brushes in a Sedona Lace set. I also have a crown brush set with the same type of brushes, and I absolutely love them. They're very dense, very great for buffing out foundation, liquid foundation, and they are just so soft against your skin. Absolutely love these brushes, and I will continue to use these in 2014. Another brush that I have is another one from Coastal Scents, and this is a very dense powder brush. I enjoy using this with my Tarte foundation. I just bought the Tarte Amazonian Clay Powder Foundation, which if you haven't seen that review, I will link that up here somewhere in this area. And this is a great brush for buffing out powder, foundation, and powder on your face. I've heard that some people use it for liquid, but I love this for powder. That is all I use it for, is when I'm doing a powder foundation or when I'm putting setting powder on my face and I want a heavier coverage. Love this. So this is a Real Technique brush that I have been loving for light powder application, and this is just their powder brush, and it is such a big, dense, just soft, wonderful, fluffy brush that I love. And this is like my favorite brush ever, because it is just so soft, and I love the way it applies my setting powder. Now when I've done my liquid foundation and I just want a light dusting of powder just to set it so it doesn't move, this is what I go to. This is my baby. I love this brush. I use it all the time, and I need to go out and buy a few more because I just feel like I'm going to use it and wash it so much that it is just not going to last how I want it to last. But oh, this is my baby. This is my baby. As you can see, it's like a microphone. Like I can kind of sing and jam with it. I don't know, but this is my baby. So if you guys were wondering what brush is my absolute favorite, it is definitely this powder brush, honey. Love it, love it, love it. Keeping with the face, I have some smaller face brushes, and the first one is this brush from e.l.f., and this is the e.l.f. blush brush. Now I love e.l.f. Studio blushes. They are e.l.f. Studio brushes, I'm sorry. They are $3, and this is no exception. I use this for putting on blush on my face, powder blush. Love this for powder blush application. It puts it right in the right spot, and it's the perfect size. And it also works well for contour. I've used it for that as well. Another great brush for blush is this Sigma Duo Fiber Powder Blush Brush, and it's the F50, and that's how it looks. It's another duo fiber brush. These brushes again are great for cream products, so you can do cream blushes or you can do powder blushes, and it blends them out like a dream. Contouring. My absolute favorite brush for contouring has been the e.l.f. Small Stipple brush. Another duo fiber brush. You can contour with cream products. You can contour with powder products, and this brush blends it out like a dream. Again, e.l.f. brushes you can find at Target or on their website. $3 a piece. Wonderful brush. Two more brushes for the face, both by Real Techniques. The first one is called the Setting Brush, and this is a very small brush that I love to use for setting my under eye concealer. And literally I just take some of my Ben Nye powder or whatever powder that I'm using that day and set my under eye, and it just looks absolutely amazing. It blends out the powder really well to just a nice, fine, non-existent finish. Honestly, you can't even tell that it's on your face. I love this brush for that reason. Last face brush is this last Real Technique brush, and this is the contour brush. Now I've used this for contour before and it works fine, but what I really like using this for is actually highlighter application right on the apples of my cheekbones, or on the tops of my cheekbones, I'm sorry, and also chin, cupid's bow, down the bridge of the nose, and even on the forehead. This brush works great for that. Love it to death. Moving on to eyes, the first brush I have is kind of random, and this is a brush by Victoria's Secret. I had to get it with something, but I'm not sure what I would have gotten it with. But this is just a very small eye brush, and I use it the most for putting on glitter. So if I'm doing a glitter look, I'll use this to dip into the glitter and put it on my eye. I love this brush for glitter application, and it's really soft and gentle in my eye area, which is very, very important because I do have sensitive eyes. So I love this brush. brush for applying glitter. Next, I have two blending brushes, keeping up with my theme, another Duo Fiber brush, and this is the Sedona Lace Eb 13. And again, it is a Duo Fiber brush that is wonderful for blending out shadows in the crease. This brush is just so soft and again, very gentle on my eyes, and it blends my shadows out like nobody's business. I love this brush from Sedona Lace. It's probably my favorite one of all of them. Next blending brush is one from Sigma, and this is the blending E25, and they used to give these out. I don't know if they still do because I haven't bought from Sigma in probably a little over a year, but they used to give these out free with purchase, and I have like 6 of these, and these brushes blend out great. They're really soft brushes, and it's just like I said, the E25, so you can get this at a full size, but they were giving out the travel size, and these are the ones that I use. I mean, literally, I still have some in the package, but I use these things to death to blend out my shadows as well. Next, I have my favorite brow spoolie, and this is one by e.l.f. and it's from their professional line, and it's just the eyelash and brow wand. And it is just a regular spoolie, but I love how soft it is, and I love how great it blends my eyebrow products together. Now this brush is $1 regular price, but every time e.l.f. has like a 50% off sale, I will go ahead and buy a bunch of them. So I get these for 50 cents, and I have just a bunch of backups of this brush because I love it. It's not the best quality brush. I mean, it bends a little bit at the tip, and you have to be careful with it. It's not going to last you forever. It's a 50-cent or $1 brush, but it does the job, and it lasts for so long that once you have to get another one, you're like, oh, well, that brush lasted me for like 8 months and it was 50 cents. So, and I've washed it a million times, so that was great. And so I just, like I said, I just grabbed a bunch of these. They're like, almost like throwaways, but they're so good. As far as eyeliner goes, I have 2 brushes that I like for eyeliner. The first one that I use strictly for eyeliner is this Sedona Lace Eb 19, and it's just a curved eyeliner brush. I love this for applying gel liner to my top and bottom lash lines, and it does the job. It gives you really great control, and you can get a nice precise line with this brush. Another brush that I do like applying liner with is this small angled brush from Sigma, and this is the E65. Very small angled brush, which I like because, again, you get a lot of control. I have small eyes, so it makes it so much easier just to go ahead and apply liner with this. But I also can use this brush to apply the concealer underneath and on top of my eyebrows when I'm doing my eyebrows. It just makes for such a precise and neat application, and yeah, I have no bad things to say about this brush. 3 more brushes, and the first is this brush from Sigma, and it is an eye shading brush, E55. As you guys can tell, I love Sigma brushes. They're really soft, matte quality brushes for a fraction of the MAC price, so that's just a great deal to me. But anyway, this is an E55, and this is a great brush for packing color onto your lid. I have about probably 6 of these, and I use one of these every day to pack color onto my lid. Absolutely, positively love this brush. Have not found a better brush for just getting that color on there and packing it onto the intensity that I like. The next brush is one by Coastal Scents, and this is, I don't know what it's called, but it's a very small shader brush. Very small. What I use it for is putting color underneath my lower lash line. When I'm smudging out color, this brush works amazing for that. You get just the right amount of product on it, and you can smudge it right out underneath your lower lash line, and it looks great. Last but not least, this is another Coastal Scents brush, and I don't know what you would call this, but that is how it looks, and I use this brush for applying my outer V color and also applying a darker color into my crease. When I'm really trying to intensify my crease and my outer V, I will use a brush like this, and this is my favorite one. This is my brush of choice. These Coastal Scents brushes are extremely affordable as well, and I think I got them in like a 32 brush kit, and it was like 30 bucks, so it was a great deal, and I love Coastal Scents brushes. They're really soft. But yeah, you guys, that is it. Those are the brushes that I have been loving the most in 2013. I am going to probably grab some more brush sets this year just to try some new brands out, and also be rotating my brushes a little more than I did this year, because this year, again, I tried to, but I kept gravitating toward the brushes that I just showed you. So I'm going to try to rotate a little more and try to be a little more diverse as far as my brush use goes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to someone. And if you have any questions about any of these brushes or any of the companies that I mentioned, just go ahead and leave it down below, and I will be sure to get back to you as soon as possible, answering your question to the best of my ability. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well as on Twitter. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I love yearly favorites videos, and I love doing them. So I hope this video was not too long for you, and it was enjoyable for you as well. Alright, so again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.